Hi Libra, welcome to your November 2019 love reading. Many of you have asked me to continue with the candlelight theme, so we're going to be doing that. I will also be working with bells in this reading because I'm going to be channeling, guys. The Taurus full moon is coming up, and it's going to be bringing really big, really permanent changes in love life for a lot of people. So I will be pulling a moon card for you to see what the message is for you in the moon energy. And we're going to be using this deck here to see what is going on in love life for November with these big changes and shifts that are happening energetically for all of the Libras. So I will be channeling, guys. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to let Spirit come through. I'm going to let Spirit do the talking here because this is such a big shift that's coming in. And we're going to go ahead and connect. Love and romance for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love and romance for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love and romance for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. November 2019. Libra, you are coming into the aspects of your energy in November 2019. As we are approaching the full moon in Taurus, you are going to be in your element of air. You are an air sign, Libra. You are going to be in the realm of thought, but your thoughts are going to be moving you to take action. You can no longer go back and forth in your mind. You are making decisive decisions about which must be cut out, what you will no longer tolerate. You may be coming into the month of November with a feeling of agitation. You may feel that you have made your feelings clear. You have made your feelings known. You have set your boundaries, but you may feel that someone is testing you or trying you, or simply not making the changes which you have made clear are needed in a relationship. And as such, Libra, you may be feeling that you are ready to cut ties or cut certain people out. Some of you are having a lot of influence coming in from family, and you are finding that this is something you can no longer tolerate. You are realizing that people are pulling you in different directions. You are realizing, for some of you, it feels as though there's some kind of war for you. There's some kind of pulling for you. You may have friends and family pulling on you. You may have a partner pulling on you, and they seem to be doing some kind of battle for you, Libra. It seems to be some kind of thing here where you're just something to be won over, and you are standing up and you are saying, no, I am not going to be under the control of this one. I am not going to be under the control of that one. I am making my own decisions. And I will not tolerate this pushing and pulling anymore. I'm not something to be fought over. I am not something to be controlled. And as such, Libra, you are standing up and you are coming into an energy of assertiveness. I feel, Libra, you are making your feelings known. You are making it known loud and clear, ways in which you have been disrespected or underappreciated or taken advantage of. And this cycle is ending. You will tolerate it no more. Libra, some of you have struggled so much with boundaries. Some of you have struggled so much with assertiveness because you have desired peace. You have desired to be chill. Some of you are saying chill. I want to be chill. I want to be chill. I don't want to be seen as dramatic. I don't want to be seen as emotional. I don't want to be seen as somebody who's high maintenance, you're saying. And this has nothing to do with high maintenance. This has to do with boundaries, because those around you are seeing you as beautiful. They're seeing you as desirable. They're seeing you as worth having, but they're trying to take you up in a selfish kind of way, in the ways that benefit them, in the ways that serve them. And you're tired of this, Libra, and you are making it known what is not okay. You are making it known what you can no longer tolerate. As we're coming into this Taurus full moon energy, Libra, you are realizing who must stay and who must go. And you are giving no more chances. This is it. This is the moment. They are on board. And if they fail again, you are cutting that cord. You are cutting that tie. You are ready to go in a new direction. And many of you are saying, Libra, I would much rather be alone than put up with any more of this craziness. I would much rather be alone than put up with any more of this drama, any more of this control. You want freedom. You want to be yourself. You want to make your decisions. You have a plan. You have a dream. And people are making you feel as though you are selfish for having these plans or these dreams, that you must choose between them and living your life. What kind of life is that? To live in a cage, Libra. It is okay for you to realize and understand that if someone is not aligned with your plan or your dream, this may not be the person for you, Libra. And it does not make you a selfish person to step away and to say that this is my time, this is my life. I only get one life here in this life now, and I want to be able to experience it. I don't want to find myself living with regrets. I don't want to find myself looking behind me and saying, what if, what if, what if? And if someone is not being supportive of this plan and this dream, it is okay for you to come to the realization that this may not be your person. It is okay for you to come to the realization you have the right to live life in the way that you wish to live it, and not have to edit yourself to fit into the ideal of someone else. Libra, you are approaching collaborations. You are approaching celebrations. You are coming out of your shell. You are allowing yourself to be seen. And as such, love is finding you. And some of you are having to make a decision. Some of you are having to make a choice between new options that are coming in. Some of you are finding that in your circle and in your life, as you're pursuing these dreams and these passions, you may find yourself surrounded by many people who are living in the moment, many people who are living in the now. But Libra, you are so very balanced. You are not one way or the other. You are not in one extreme or the other. And so as such, in this Queen of Swords energy that has begun November, you are seeking to find balance in these individuals who are here living in the moment and living in the now, to understand and know that there is a plan to work towards. There is security to move towards, because you are saying, I will not be young forever. You are saying, I will have needs in the future. You are saying that I must think about where my life is headed, and having stability and having a foundation. And as such, you might be making it known to an individual that it's time for them to grow up. You have to be cautious and careful, Libra, how you deliver this message, because this Taurus full moon, although it is going to be moving many to have communications and discussions about things that they are not happy about, and things so that we can bring clarity and communication and coming to solutions together, the energies are high, and it can result in arguing. It can result in bickering. It can result, for some of you, screaming matches. Libra, please avoid the screaming matches. You can release, but it does not have to be something so dramatic. It does not have to be so harsh. Understand and know you must be cautious with your words. You are right that these people need to grow up. You are right that you need someone who is thinking about the future. You are right that you are someone who wishes to dream and respects and honors the dreaming in others. But you are also right in knowing that your person needs to think more clearly and more balanced about where they are headed, where things are going for them. Choose your words carefully. Choose your words cautiously. If you are unsure how to bring up these topics, if you are unsure how to deliver these messages, ask your angels and guides to be with you and to bring you the words that you need. Call on Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, to help you and guide you to understand with wisdom what it is you yourself must understand. Ask Gabriel to deliver the messages to you, what God, higher power, universe needs you to know. And ask Gabriel to help you with your words as you are a messenger for someone else. Understand the people that you are dealing with are simply a mirror of things you see within yourself. And there will be no more projecting. Libra, you've had so much projecting done on you. You've done so much projecting on others. And in this Taurus full moon cycle, that cycle of projecting will end. This is one of the main major things that you are going to be releasing in this cycle, Libra. And this will be a permanent change. Libra, we made mention to you the importance of how you choose your words. And it is being said to you again here. Listen, Libra, this is important. The message is being said to you again. There is potential in November for a major falling out. There is potential in November for a burning of bridges. And the reason why this message is being repeated to you now is even if you feel a great deal of anger within you, even if you feel that you want to see this bridge burn, you will regret it later. You can resolve this situation. You can take back your power. You can be in your assertiveness without having to burn this bridge, or at least not in this way. You do not want it to become some form of baggage that follows you or haunts you. Oftentimes there's things we wish to end, but we may regret the way that they ended. And this is one of those situations for many of you, Libra. Understand and know that as these discussions come up, as these confrontations come up, you are going to find yourself seething. You are going to find anger coming to the surface. Some of you, Libra, may be very tempted to strike someone or to throw things. Do not give in to this rage. It will be issue for you later if you do. Take a moment to step away. Take a moment to calm yourself down. Pray, meditate, heal, come into a calmer energy, then approach the situation and let this person know why this is not tolerable or why you cannot accept certain behaviors or certain ways of doing things. But do not give in to the anger. Do not give in to something that is going to result in explosive interaction. You must avoid the explosive interaction. Many of you are feeling this Taurus full moon in a very intense way. It is okay for you to be angry. It is okay for you to feel rage. But it is important for you that you are cautious and careful in how you will be releasing this anger. You have felt for so long like this volcano, and the pressure has been building and building and building. Find a creative way to release this anger. Do not unleash it on this other person. You will regret it if you unleash this anger on this other person. Do not go through with this way of expressing yourself in an unplanned way so that you do not have regrets later. You do not have remorse later. Libra, this is very, very, very important. This is very important because this anger can take over you and make you behave in ways that you did not imagine. Begin now. Begin now to find ways to release anger, to connect with the anger. Find healthy ways to release. Take sea salt baths. Go take boxing lessons, martial arts, walks, hikes, working out at the gym, writing, art, channeling, whatever it is you must do. But begin working now like a pressure cooker to little by little release the pressure. Do not allow it to just have the lid blown off and pop off. Release what you can little by little starting now. Understand and know that November, your love life, your romance will be showing you all the things that you have a right. You have a right to be angry about, but you must be cautious and careful how you express that anger. Libra, some of you have a desire to go back to someone from the past and give them a piece of your mind. Understand and know this individual may not have understood that they hurt you. This individual may have not understood that they did some things that were not perceived to you to be loving or perceived to you to be kind. This person may have done these things in ignorance. And so take this into consideration so that when you do approach this person has a chance to learn of their wrong, to learn what they must have done differently, and to be able to apologize to you. And if there is any way to make amends, possibly they may try to make an amends for you. But understand and know that you might be going off or exploding on someone who did not know. They may be very taken aback by this, and you may come off as a dangerous person, and you are not a dangerous person, Libra. Do not allow these intense emotions to cause misunderstandings that can be a headache for you later. It is okay for you to be angry, and it is okay for you to want to express yourself, or even to end certain connections, whether they be romantic or whether they be connections that are negatively affecting your romantic life. But this is about how. This is to be cautious of how you're coming into those endings. Libra, you have felt betrayed in love. You have felt betrayed in life. For many of you, far back into childhood, it seemed that you were loved only by what use you had. You were loved only by what benefit you served. And as you grew up into adulthood, as you grew into maturity, and you began to feel attraction, and you began to feel deep emotions, and you began to feel feelings for others, and you went into relationships, you began to see ways in which, again, you were being expected to perform or to deliver. And you have wondered, does anyone love you? You have wondered, does anyone see you? Or do they simply love what you are able to do for them? Do they simply love what they receive from you? Do they see you as someone who is going to be advancing their efforts, their desires, their goals in some way? Are you a meal ticket? Are you a protector? Are you a provider? Are you someone who is boosting their self-esteem? Are you someone who is simply there for their sexual gratification? You don't know, and you question who is here for you and who is here simply because of what you do for them. You feel sometimes like you are some kind of prize, possession. You're some kind of livestock or something that's won an award at a fair, that you are some prized possession, and you are prized for what you do and what you are giving. And in this way, you do not feel that you are appreciated or respected or seen as a person. And this is something that makes it so very difficult for you to open up and to allow a relationship to really flourish and to come in. This is ending. This is ending because you are going back, you are going far, far back to the memories and the times when this situation began, when these feelings began, when you felt that you entered unknowingly into some contract where you would work for your love by being of value, where you would work for your love by being of service, where you would work for your love by giving and giving and giving, and you are not going to be doing this any longer. You will also realize, Libra, that if someone is appreciating your gifts, your talents, your beauty, and the way that they make you feel, this does not mean that you are being used. This does not mean that you are being something for their gain. You must understand and know that it is okay to be appreciated. It is okay to be liked. It is okay for someone to enjoy your company. You might have this weird skewed view of love, some of you, where you are not understanding. You are too zen. Some of you are too zen. You are too void of emotion. So if this individual is expressing to you affection, if this individual is expressing to you ways in which they find you impressive, this does not mean they are looking to you to complete them in some way. This does not mean to you that they are looking for you to carry them in some way. So ask your angels and guides to help you see when others are genuinely appreciative of you, when others are genuinely admiring you. It is okay to be admired. It is okay for you to be admired. You will know and you will understand those who admire you and do not want anything in return simply by how supportive they are of you, of your dreams and of your plans and of the things you wish to do in your life. Somebody is using you if they wish or try to control you. But if they are appreciative of you, if they desire your time, your attention, your company, but they are still giving you your freedom, this is someone who is desiring you in a healthy way. This is someone who's appreciating you in a healthy way, as they are not attempting to own you. So you are breaking out of that fear. You are defeating that monster. You are coming out of that fear of being seen as someone who wishes to take you and pin you down, as if you are some butterfly that they're pulling from the air and gluing onto some little scrapbook here. You are not in need of being fearful. You do not need to be afraid of this. You are going to understand it's okay to stand out. It is okay to be desired. Someone desiring you does not equal someone wishing to control you. And this is something you will finally be able to see as you are releasing and clearing these fears in this full moon energy. And as you approach this full moon energy, as you are releasing, Libra, in this Taurus full moon, you have the courage to take action. Understand and know that you will be experiencing a cycle that will last through the new moon in Aries. When the new moon arrives in Aries, you are going to find that a lot of your goals, a lot of your wishes are being completed. And some of you will find the surprise that you are having your cake and eating it too, so to speak. You have this lover, you have this partner who is cheering you on, who is happy for you as you are living your life, who is not trying to yank you from the air and pin you down onto some kind of a photograph album or scrapbook. You have someone who is allowing you to be you, and who is loving you, who is appreciating you, who is giving you what it is that you need in your life to flourish and to shine. You are taking action steps. You had your Queen of Swords in the beginning of your reading. You are going to be in that energy of assertiveness, of boundaries, of taking steps and moving forward and accomplishing the things that you wish to accomplish. You had run away from love, so many of you, for so long, because it seemed like it was blocking you from your joy and you being yourself and you being able to do the things that you desire to do. But that block is now being removed, and you are understanding and learning that the right person for you is supporting you in your action steps, is supporting you in your decision-making process, is supporting you as you are going towards the things that bring you joy. You are no longer putting yourself on hold or putting your life on hold, and you will be experiencing very big changes as you move into this Aries new moon cycle ahead, as you come into the part of the next year, the new year coming in. It is going to be a permanent change for you. You are going to be able to establish lifelong joys, lifelong happiness, lifelong connection. You are going to understand that you can have a very fulfilling love life that may not appear to be the traditional expectations of others, and that you can have this freedom, that you can shine, and that you can be loved in a way in which you are comfortable in being loved. Not everybody wishes to lock you away and live off of you. And you will see this, and you will be able to move around. You will have freedom. You will be able to take action and be who you are and have the dreams that you wish to fulfill be fulfilled, Libra. You do not have to sacrifice yourself, your goals, or your happiness for love. Libra, I thank you for watching. I thank you for allowing me to channel for you. I hope these messages were healing, helpful, beneficial. I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign, actually your moon sign or Venus sign videos as well for love. Some people find their moon sign or Venus sign resonates for them more in love, or just brings certain elements that are very helpful for them get clarity or put pieces of the puzzle together. I'm more than happy to give you a private reading if you would like. You can click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, and it will take you to the scheduling page. I have very affordable reading options. There's a whole range. You can see all of the options there on Calendly, and you can schedule a private reading there if you would like. I would like to say, Libra, that if you've been on the fence about getting a reading with me, now is a good time to do it, simply because there's a few spots left in November, and I'm going to be taking time off at the end of November. And so because I'm going to be working on videos while I'm taking that time off, I'm going to be working on the 12-month 2020 forecasts for each zodiac sign, the predictions of what you can expect month to month in 2020. And then I will announce and I will offer when the 2020 forecast readings are available. And so this year, when I did that at the beginning of this year, the calendar booked up on in through like February. So that may or may not happen this year. You know, time will tell, but there might be like a longer wait later. So if you had a specific question around career or around love or something about this year before going into the new year, now might be a good time to get that reading in. But no pressure. I mean, I'm here to read for you whenever you decide you're ready. If you decide that you want a reading. And I thank you so much, guys, again, for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'm wishing you a fabulous November.